Welcome to another edition of our daily Vegas podcast for the Continuous Call Team YouTube channel. Look who I found here. It's none other than Josh Morris. G'day, J-Moz. How you settled into life in Vegas?
Well, a lot easier this time around, I think. We had a bit of dramas with the flight. I was on the same flight as PBL, so we got a bit held back there, but we made it. And I've got to say, as far as first nights go, I think that was the tamest first night we've had in Vegas, but won a little bit of money, so I'm up 1-0 at the moment.
We're going to come back to that, but let's tap into that flight firstly. You got turned around, you had Peter Volandes on there, Andrew Abdo, plenty of big names. An air conditioning issue, was that scary? What did you know about it?
No, it was a storm in a teacup, really. They just, there were 4 aircon vents and only one of them was working, so I think the people up the back of the plane were getting a bit hot very quickly, so we turned around after an hour, got back down, it took them about half an hour to fix it, and we were back on our way, which was lucky because if they couldn't fix it, we would have had to have flown the next day, which would have put everything back. So
you're on to your second drink by that stage?
Mate, they didn't even have a chance to get out the drinks cart, so I was filthy.
Hey, you got no sympathy from Piggy Riddell on yesterday's edition.
I know, he gave it to me. Oh. Hey, well, just quietly, Piggy did a number on himself. He took himself to bed last night, so he actually had a bit of Friday fever early on, and the Vegas lights got him.
But rest assured, the Continuous Call Team will be fit and firing for game day.
Oh, we'll be ready.
Saturday, Sunday, tune in. Now, the fan hub here, this is amazing, isn't it? What do you think? Rugby League taking over America. We've got thousands of fans here, all different coloured jerseys, Super League as well. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, to see the English fans as well turn up in their droves. And it's the first time I've kind of had a walk around and checked out the fan hub, and it's just seeing all these different jerseys here, and like how many people have come. Like, it's just been a solid stream of people lining up to get in, and you know, each year it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So I think what the NRL has done has been amazing so far, but it's only going to get better.
And they're coming from far and wide. I bumped into Matt from Muswellbrook, who is a Mad Doggies fan. He's brought across Vegemite and Tim Tams, and he's actually dunking the Tim Tams in the veggie. You don't get much more Aussie than that. It's just a snapshot of who's here. They're grassroots footy fans.
Yeah, and I've bumped into plenty of people walking around the foyer, and they from all over Australia. And what an opportunity it is for us to come over here and call the games in Las Vegas. Like, it's still a pinch me moment, really.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's a love fest too for rugby league, because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. 2 Dragons fans with their jerseys on getting autographs from Bulldogs coach Cameron Ciraldo. I never thought I'd see the day. Well, you know what the rivalry's like.
Well, yeah, I've got a foot in both camps there. I know what the rivalry's like there, but I guess that's what it's about as well. It's that Aussie spirit and that camaraderie. You see it more evident at Fremont Street Experience when we go there and all the sides are paraded there. I remember last year the English fans were chanting, and we'll see the Leeds fans and the Hull KR fans doing their chants when we get there. You'll hear them coming, and then the Doggies contingent, they've got a huge contingent here as well, so I'm sure they'll make some noise with their drums.
Yeah, you mentioned a footy at each camp. What happens game day for you? Bulldogs, Dragons? You can't lose.
Oh, mate, I can't lose, but I'm a Doggies man. I'm a life member there at the club, so still care about that club, and a lot of my friends actually still work there and are a part of the club, so yeah, I'll be tipping the Doggies for a win.
Just on that game, obviously Bulldogs very stable roster. Dragons a few changes. Daniel Atkinson from the Sharks comes in to wear the number 7 jersey. Do you think the Dogs will go after him?
Oh, I think that they'll have to, but they've obviously had their own question marks around their spine. We saw what happened last year, and now they've had a full pre-season under their belt, knowing who's playing what role. It'll be interesting to see how that spine works in this round 1 match. So both sides have definitely got a point to prove there.
And you think in Bulldogs?
Yeah, I think the Doggies. I think they'll be too strong.
Let's talk about a former Bulldog, Reid Marnie. He's gone to the Cowboys, so he's been named at hooker, as you'd expect, for their clash with the Knights. He'll have a bit of a point to prove.
Oh, certainly. I think he wouldn't have liked the way his season ended, and he gets an opportunity now to start there at the Cowboys, make a fresh start. Yeah, he's a great player. I mean, Parramatta struggled for a long time after he left there, but he's a quality player to have in any side, so he'll want to make his stamp on the game early, and I'm sure if there's any niggling going on, he'll be at the forefront of that.
You can count on it. Dylan Brown will wear the number 7 for Newcastle. I spoke to Mark Hughes, Knights legend, earlier. He said that Dylan Brown put his hand up. He said he wants the number 7 jersey. He wants that senior playmaking role. Do you think he's ready for that?
Yeah, it's interesting that. I really thought he would have being at 5'8", but he's gone up there. He wants to challenge himself as a halfback. I feel like 5'8" is his best position though. You saw when he had an experienced half around him, like Kieran Foran in that Pacific Nations tournament, what it did to his running game. It just unlocked it. He was able to not worry about controlling the team and pick and choose his moments, and he was absolutely electric. So don't know how much of that he's going to be able to do in the halfback position, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, he should have won the Golden Boot, shouldn't he, for that forward of the Kiwis?
I think he was hard done by.
He was. So who are you tipping in that one?
That one's a flip of the coin. Yeah. I mean, trial form doesn't really give you an indication, but I think I tipped the Cowboys on that one, but it was literally a flip of the coin.
I've been asking this question, which player do you think out there on the weekend will really capture the imagination of Americans, do you think? Is there one that sort of springs to mind? I mentioned Mike Acevo for Leeds. If he's playing, I mean, he's a big fella, runs like the wind,
there's some cult figures there. Look, I think if there's any types of kicks where the players are leaping above to take a brilliant take and score tries, I think that'll excite the fans most. So maybe an outside back leaping through the air to score a try.
Okay. Well, while we've got you, we're talking footy. Who's your pick for this year? I know it's early, but who do you think's going to be there at the end?
I think the Doggies can get there. Yeah. I think they've learnt their lessons from last year, as I spoke about. I think the addition of Leo Thompson gives them a bit more up front. Obviously, he's injured to start the year, but I just think that their defensive structure is really solid. They just need to pick up parts of their attack. That didn't work for them well last year, and I think they'll be right there at the back end.
Okay. All right, just to finish with, I noticed the NRL's paying, each club is paying $15,000 to feed their players each day. What's the continuous call team paying on you blokes?
And I just took my mum for lunch. I've had 2 hamburgers in like 12 hours. So the doghouse in here, they make a good Rottweiler burger.
Oh, yeah. Actually, nearly got away with it. So you had a big night. His mum's here. She met you for lunch. Is that to keep you on the straight and narrow? Because there are some troublemakers here, aren't there? Biggie Riddell, Gallen, Levy.
Yeah, well, it's probably a good thing she's here, because I think after the Fremont Street experience tomorrow night, I'm taking her somewhere as well. So
nice.
She's probably keeping me in check, which is a good thing.
Yeah, very clever, very clever. Josh Morris, thank you so much for chatting with us. Looking forward to the call on the weekend with the continuous call team. What is it? 12 to 6 Saturday? No. 1 to 6 Saturday.
1 to 6 Saturday.
12 to 6 Sunday.
Back to our dribbling best.
Looking forward to it.